Okay, Assalamualaikum, selamat petang. Buat masa tu kita dah ada 70 orang viewer. Kita on air sekarang tu bersama dengan kita ada Yang Berhormat Dato' Anwar Rapai, Konsul Iskandar dan Cidak Ahli Majlis Perbendaharan, dan dimaklumkan juga bersama dengan kita masa tu ada Cidak daripada Sarawak P. Jadi di situ kami simak masa, kami pas terus ke majlis tu dengan Konsul Iskandar lah yang sebagai moderator. Untuk terus kepada pertanyaan daripada masyarakat lah. Jika anda kata ada sebarang pertanyaan, boleh kita orang komen dekat di bawah lah. Okey, Konselor, pas dengan kita.
Okey, terima kasih Encik Taib. Jadi Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera. Kami ucapkan kepada semua yang mengikuti FB Live Dr. Anwar Rapai pada petang tu. Kami Konsul Iskandar atau Konsul Budi akan menjadi moderator untuk sesi petang tu. Tapi kami tetapkan untuk 1 jam je lah. Dan saya terlebih dahulu ingin mengucapkan ribuan terima kasih kepada Yang Berhormat Dr. Anwar Rapai kerana sudi mengadakan platform untuk berbicara dengan pihak Majlis Perbendaharan Sibu tentang BKSS 6.0 untuk penjajah yang tidak berlesen. Jadi petang tu panel-panel yang hadir dan termasuk Yang Berhormat yang berbahagia Kaunselor Clarence Ting, Pengurusi Majlis Perbendaharan Sibu, Kaunselor Albert Tiang, bahagian penjajah, Kaunselor Jenny Ting, bahagian kesihatan awam, Kaunselor Donna, bahagian perlesenan, dan Mr. David Tiong serta Mr. Teo daripada Sarawak P. Sesi tu kita boleh start kena tu. Jadi saya tanpa melengahkan masa, kami ingin menjemput Yang Berhormat Dr. Anwar Rapai untuk memberi ucapan untuk sesi petang tu. Terima kasih. Silakan Yang Berhormat.
Terima kasih Saudara Budi. Thank you very much Konsul Budi. First of all, I would like to thank all the SMC team. We are led by the chairman, Mayor Clarence Ting, for allowing us to together today, especially on this issue BKSS, where the state government has decided to give 1,500 to all the petty traders, penjaja kecil, especially without a license or without permit. So it is very important for us to help them as much as possible because of this pandemic. They are the most people affected, in particularly the smallholders, the small traders, not only in the kampong but also in the market area who are been affected. But for those who are already got license and who have got permit previously, they should not be worried because all the names are under SMC, and SMC will forward it to the authority for the payment of this incentive, which is 1,500, 750 by July, another 750 again by November. So the segment of the public that we're worried is those who do not have the permit. Okay, this is the people a bit also been affected quite badly, especially who depend so much on day-to-day business for their livelihood. So I think it's high time for us to help them, as many as possible, as long as they are genuine. The most important thing, they are genuine. They are real traders. They have been affected so much, and that's why I come up with this idea to discuss today openly. What are the criteria? How to apply? We don't want at the end of the day when this close up, oh, you tidak ada ini, tidak masuk ini, tidak upload ini, tidak ada Sarawak Pay. So all these issues we should iron out before the end of June. I think the registration ends in June kan? Bila habis registration type?
30 Jun.
30 June. We still have about another 3 weeks to go lah. Okay, to help these traders. I think Mayor, do you know how many of these people in Cebu are trading without license so far? I have 400 name of them, you know. I don't know whether SMC has this data or not.
Well, if you include the coffee shop, three coffee shop is about 2,000 plus.
Oh my God.
Yeah, 2,000 plus. This is largely because you are talking about permits that are eligible in the coffee shop, the small traders in there, the food stalls. But those those that are licensed, those are are also 2,000 plus. Those need not apply this time. So this afternoon we are actually talking about those who need to apply. So I just want to stress that all the coffee shop, those stores that you are operating, you are eligible to apply. This time round, you need to apply for a permit. So that is why I would like to stress again that if you count 3 stores to a coffee shop, Cebu have about 750. They are, so you're talking about roughly about 2,000 plus, plus those that are operating on the street side, not just restricted to the kampong. There are others. They are also in the where Permai area. There are some of the traders there as well. So you add up, it's 2,000 plus, YB. This is what I like to tell everybody. Okay.
So that's a big number, Mayor. But Mayor, just out of my interest, I noticed that in the coffee shops, there are a lot of these food stalls they have been rented by the owner of the coffee shops. Okay. Yeah. But why are they not been given a permit, or why they didn't apply for permit?
Because YB, dulu is like this. When you talk about coffee shop, the owners of the coffee shop are given a license. But the last time, our state government deemed coffee shop as small business. It is not a hawker, you know. So that's why coffee shop owners in our previous BKSS was not eligible. But the store owners subsequently, I think the state government relented because there are so many requests from the store holders. Hey, we are also hawkers. How come we are not? So I think after the government heard about this, the government extended to the coffee shops this. But then they never receive permit because they come under the coffee shop license of the particular name ABC Coffee Shop. So we give them a license, so they operate under this. The only thing that these coffee shop holders that we have are in touch with is that if they are cooking food and whatnot, they have to attend a hygiene lesson class. This is it. They need to attend. So these are the things that SMC Council PBT are doing with the store holders. That is all. Okay.
Yeah, because Mayor, I'm just curious because if we don't give these people if these people don't apply for permit, for example, I jual mi kolok in one of the coffee shop and I don't have to apply permit because my license is under that ABC coffee shop, see? So I don't have to apply permit or I don't have to apply license. When I do not apply license, I do not have to go for all the routine food handling procedures. For example, the typhoid injections, the medical checkup, and also the course that I have to attend to handle food. So, in other words, there are many of these people in Cebu do not undergo this process yet?
I think Jenny, you can answer YB this one because I can say the food handler course is not. It has been neglected. I can say that. Jenny, you can
It's under
explain.
public health.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, YB, in actual fact, the license condition include even the stores, they don't have individual license. They have to undergo these courses,
Okay.
and they have to go through the yearly medical checkup and this typhoid injection as well. So they
Okay,
do.
that's good. That's very good because I just worried just now, Jenny, because as Maya have said, the license are only to be given under the parent
Yes,
of
Yeah,
coffee
yeah.
shop.
so it's under
Yes.
parent, but all the storeholder, they have to meet the criteria to be part of it.
That's good. So the
Yes.
only
But
the only
YB,
one that because
there's a good suggestion, YB. That
okay.
maybe we should start issuing permits to each and every store so that our control will be better. I like the idea very much. You see,
Yeah.
I
We
like the
have to
idea.
do that, Mayor. I'm a bit worried about this food because to me, I'm very particular about all this hygiene. Not because that I don't like to eat at the food stalls at the roadside. The food are fantastic. They're very delicious, but just because they might someday they have problems of infection going on and will be in difficulty to control all these things.
Yes.
Touch wood that typhoid is not that prevalence at the
And
moment, but we should keep alert on all these infectious disease. Anyway,
yes.
that's a good start for us today.
Yes.
So let us go back to our own issue today. So I think people who are with us today, siapa yang dengan kita pada pagi tengah hari ini ingin mengetahui who are those who are eligible this 1,500. So let me start. For those who already apply with license previously, they do not have to reapply this time to get this incentive. Am I correct, Albert?
Correct. Yes, YB.
Can you
Those
repeat
license hawker.
again?
Yes, only those SMC markets license hawker or pasar malam hawker we license, they do not need to apply again because we in the system we already have the record.
Okay. Faham masyarakat umum sesiapa yang sudah apply previously, yang sudah dapat insentif previously, this time you don't have to apply anymore. Tidak perlu apply lagi. Okay. Now it's only for those yang tidak pernah apply. Walaupun ada license, they do not apply previously, they can apply also as Albert. For example, I have the license now. I never applied this incentive previously. I have to apply again.
Yes,
I have
correct.
to apply now, not again. I have to apply now. Yeah?
Yes.
Yes, okay. But for those yang tidak ada lesen, this is the issue now. Yang tidak ada lesen, they have to apply now, and they will be given a permit of from now to December kan?
November.
Yes. Yes.
November, maybe.
November. So
November.
SMC will issue the permit apabila you apply this one you apply incentives because ada ruang permit that ada ruang dalam borang that you leave blank kan, Albert? We go to that borang can we share that borang
Orang permohonan ni kan?
MLGH
Online
permohonan
form.
MLGH.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Okay, borang permit under section borang permit, under permit.
Depan.
Nombor permit. Yeah. Lesen.
Nombor permit lesen komposit.
Jika ada.
So this one everybody tidak ada. Okay?
Yes,
Because
correct.
by right borang ini should not put that section there because it makes people confused. You put tidak berlesen, borang untuk tidak berlesen, and that there in that form you ask to put berlesen. So what I doesn't mean anything to me, So in other words, can SMC highlight to us for those yang tidak ada lesen who wants to apply today, they don't have to fill this form, this section.
No need.
No need to fill. Okay, no need to fill because this session will have to be verified by SMC later on. Okay, betul kan?
Correct. Ya, betul.
SMC will have to verify are you betul-betul genuine trade berjual ataupun tidak. Okay, right. So that is only issue this borang before the Sarawak Pay. Let's go to Sarawak Pay. Apa isu Sarawak Pay? Tadi kita somebody lead me to Sarawak Pay issue.
Okay, Mr. Teo or Mr. David, can you please explain regarding the Sarawak Pay? Thank you.
Okay, okay. Basically okay, my name is Teo. Basically on Sarawak Pay, what we do is that we will facilitate the payment, right? So, they can actually download Sarawak Pay app from the Google Play Store, and then they can register themselves as a user, and then they can actually follow the step to register themselves as a merchant, Okay. So, quite straightforward. A lot of them can be done at home by yourself.
Yeah, what your explanation is not very clear. I think you should go step 1, step 2, what the people should do. Thanks.
Okay. Now, basically, number 1 is that you have to register yourself as a Sarawak Pay user. Okay. You can download the app from Play Store. After you download, install it on your handphone, and you can just click on register now to register yourself as a user. Okay. So that's one part whereby you register yourself as a user. Okay. The other part, the one that's been shown on screen, is that we have some instruction of if you want to be a merchant, right? After you register yourself as a merchant, as a user, then you can actually register as a merchant. Just follow the step that you have on our website, also at www.sarawakpay.gov.my. Okay. So in that part, there'll be a section for you to click to sign up as a user. Okay, and then there'll be a few information that you need to put in. Take, for example, the store name that you have. You have to give a copy of your IC, front and back, a copy of your bank statement. Okay, and then if you have a council license, a picture of the council license also. After you submit, we'll process the matter, and then when it's ready, you see a QR code on your handphone. Plus, we will also send you an email on the matter. Right.
Theo, before you continue, I'd like to interject and ask you, because this is for the public. Many of the hawkers we experience don't have bank account because there are quite a number of them. They became hawkers because they became bankrupt. So what do they do? Because they're still eligible. Last trip, we met this situation. So if you need a bank statement, you will meet this sort of problem. Okay. I just want to say this.
Okay. I think there's two parts here. Number 1, if you want to be a Sarawak Pay user, okay, you do not need a bank account. Okay. Basically, what you need is that if you download, you need to take a copy, a photo of your IC front and back, okay, and a selfie video, and then you can be a user. So basically, everybody can be a user. No issue on that part. Okay. Now, but if you want to be a merchant, right, we do require those information. You do need a bank account to be a merchant, a personal bank account in that case, because if somebody pays something to you, right, on the next working day, we'll actually transfer the money to your bank account. So to be a merchant, you need to have a bank account. Actually, it's a compliant requirement that we must have a bank account.
Dear, I'm just saying is this thing. Many of them are open. May not want to be a merchant, so they just want to receive the 1,500. So what do they do if they don't have a bank account? What do they do? This is the one thing I think we can help the public.
Okay. Basically, if you're a user now, right, and then if you do receive the 1,500, right, in your Sarawak Pay, right, what you can actually do is that you can actually use the whole purpose of putting the 1,500 into your Sarawak Pay account is so that you can make use of it. You can actually pay your bills, go to the store, go to supermarket, and use the money to buy something, to spend your money.
So they can receive the 1,500 without having a bank account. Technically speaking, you are saying that.
You don't. Yes, you don't need to, because there's number 1 is that you become a user. You don't need a bank account to be a user.
Good. Good. Okay. Okay.
Theo,
That's
one more question I want to ask. Theo, can you hear me?
Yes,
Okay.
can.
Theo, for application of this BKSS 1,500 ringgit, do they have to
Yes.
apply as a user only or both user and merchant?
I think what what I'll qualify here first. Number one is that they definitely to have to be a user, lah, right? To
Okay.
whether they qualify for the 1,005 or not is not our decision. It's more of the council decision or MLG, the Ministry of Local Government decision whether to give them or not to give them. We actually facilitate the payment only, right?
Yeah, I
Whether
do agree
somebody
with
is
Theo. I
yeah,
do agree. You
yes,
don't have the authority
yeah,
to
yes,
approve or not. But I
yes.
was told previously one of the
Mm-hmm.
reason they are been tendang, not been given this incentive because
Yeah.
they do not register themselves in the Sarawak Pay as a merchant, only as a
Ah.
user.
Correct.
Is it true or not?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, it's true. Yes, it's true.
Ah,
That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
so
Okay.
I want everybody to be clear, especially our
Mm.
166 viewers now, that
Okay.
they should register themselves as a user plus as a merchant. Only then they are qualified to be considered to get this incentive. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So
All right.
Budi?
Ada lagi
Yes.
Budi?
Okay.
Okay. Since we're already clear on that, there are a few questions that people have been asking. I'm just gonna say it out. One of the question is bagaimana bagi yang ada lesen PBT tapi belum pernah terima geran BKSS? Perlukah saya pohon sekali lagi? This is one of the question. Who should answer this question? Councillor Albert or Councillor Donna?
You mean, Kanda, the lesson, what are they implying? The hawker license or coffee shop license?
I'm not sure. It's just lesen PBT. This is a
Yeah.
question they ask. So we have to clarify here what sort of license will be qualified
Yeah.
by the BKSS.
Yeah.
Correct. Albert is correct.
Confusing.
Yeah. This one, what only qualified is lesson for hawkers, lessons for kiosks, lesson for jual makanan. They will be qualified for this 1,500. But license for coffee shop, the parent coffee shop is not eligible kan for this.
No.
No,
Not eligible. Okay.
not eligible. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Ya adalah soalan nombor 2, Atik. Adakah pemilik kedai kopi layak memohon? So si layak lah.
Sila ya.
Okay, the third one is bagaimanakah dengan orang yang membuat kuih di rumah dan jual di gerai-gerai? Are they qualified or not? Can public health answer this?
This one a lot This category banyak orang
Banyak, banyak. If you let me say, I would say definitely if we can verify, you see, if they allow us to verify many of those, I know how you say cottage industry.
Yeah.
There are so many of them. You know, I know so many of them are selling online and whatnot. If they're willing to expose themselves, I don't see why not. They can get it.
Yeah.
You know.
Mayor,
Yeah,
I suggest like this,
Ravi.
Mayor.
Yes.
As to prove it as evidence, last night we discussed this as well. To
Yes.
prove that they are really doing this business, I suggest that, for example, I myself involved in this business. So I buat kuih di rumah lah. But I don't have a store to sell it because I give to this store, I go to another store, to distribute my cakes. So I suggested to the group yesterday, why don't you take pictures? Where did they send the kuih and take the pictures there? For example, this guy, for example myself, I buat kuih di rumah, but I send my kuih di Jalan Bandung. So in order for me to apply this, I take pictures dekat di Bandung there lah. And also my house, my picture of my house where I buat the cake.
Yes.
I think that's only way we can prove that they are really genuine lah.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, can we do that?
Yes.
Based on my understanding, if we look at the criteria to qualify for BKSS, it stated that the genuine trader has been personally trading physically. If they are doing contact style and they sell it online, that should be categorized under online business. Unless they're selling physically.
That's why I said,
Albert,
that's why physically it means just now, maksud physically just
Deliver.
now, deliver.
Yes,
He physically deliver. He does not deliver it online. Okay? He physically deliver it. That can be, okay?
You have to prove it lah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's why I told the group, the 22 PBB boys going round, if this thing happen, you have to ask this guy to go to the store while deliver the kuih to that store. That one take pictures. Okay. All right. Banyak bah, a lot.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. The next question is. Okay, another question is, adakah media lain untuk membayar grant, untuk memberi grant Sarawak Pay selain pada Sarawak Pay jika seseorang tersebut tidak mempunyai telefon pintar? Maksudnya itu nya sudah telefon pintar lah, dia ada smartphone. Is there any other medium besides Sarawak Pay? Can they bank into the account or? Cannot.
No. Yeah. I think cannot lah. Theo cannot. Theo, you can answer that. I don't think they allowed it. You have to have Sarawak Pay.
Come to update on new phone.
I think like I said that we facilitate the payment itself. To pay or not to pay, eligible or not, it's not our decision here lah. Okay.
So what we can say is that they must apply as a user and they must have application for merchant as well, right?
Yes.
The two things must come together before they're qualified to get the grant.
Yes.
Is that right? Okay. So, Taib, is there any question from the public? People are watching live now.
Sorry lah, kami akan berkelakar bahasa Melayu kerana ada yang tidak para peniaga madahnya si bapa faham apabila menggunakan bahasa Inggeris bah. Jadi kami akan guna bahasa Melayu Sarawak, Arab faham lah. Okey, dekat situ kami upload sikit-sikit dulu soalan daripada Sida yang beri soalan dekat komen lah.
Go one by one, Go one by one.
Okay. Tu soalan daripada Nuswaya Amin. Nya tanya sama je soalannya. Permit tahun lepasnya dah expired kerana masa tu kan kebanyakan peniaga ataupun hawker nya sempat nak renew untuk lesen tahun tu. Adakah nya perlu mohon lagi sekali kah untuk permit ya? Ataupun nya perlu renew dulu. Sebagai contoh, Cidak yang berniaga nya dah ada permit tetapi nya pun permit dah expire tahun lepas. Adakah nya perlu apply lagi sekali sih untuk permohonan kali itu? Ya, soalan daripada Nuswaya Amin lah. Jadi siapa yang dapat jawab untuk soalannya?
Saya tunggu sekejap before somebody answer this question. Let us be very clear with this question. This question is like this. Okay. Number one, we need to know from Nusaya whether she was been dah diberi ke siknya mari BKSS 1 2 mari dah pernah dapat ke sik? Saya jawab.
Saya dah jawab tu.
Okay. Sebab what I'm worried is masa tu Nyasik berjual lagi. He's not active anymore. Okay, that's why he doesn't renew the license anymore. So when you know there will be a group of people like this where SMC already give them the license. Okay, when the license already expired, they couldn't care less to renew it because they are no more interested in the business. And are these people layak or not? You see? So in other words, Mayor, I think these people who license have already expired, okay, and they do not renew it, they have to go through this process again where they apply as if they have never have any license. And then then SMC will have to verify, are they doing business now or not? Okay. I think that's the way it is. Maya?
Mute. Unmute-nya.
Oh yes, sorry. YB, yes, that is 100% exactly right. That we must verify all these. Those that license they have not bothered to renew. They have to go through the whole process as though it's a new license again. Okay.
Yeah.
That is
Good.
yeah.
Otherwise, everybody expired. You still give, and yet these people are no more in the business anymore. So it's not right lah kan? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Betul,
All
they
right.
should be genuine.
Yeah.
They must be genuine, still operating
Yeah.
currently.
So that, and I also want to advise to the whole those who are doing business, if your license or permit expired, please renew it lah. Macam your driving license juga lah. You have to renew it. Either you want to do business or not to do business, just renew it, because otherwise, if there is some incentive like this, you have the problem because your license is not renewed. Yeah. So please, type.
Alright. Okay. Untuk soalan seterusnya, kita boleh ke soalan seterusnya. Okay. Daripada Joseph punya penjual kuih, kek, belum berlesen under mana-mana PBT lah. Adakah hanya dapat apply ke bantuan untuk tu?
Ya lah.
Daripada Joseph bin ni.
Boleh lah. Yang berjual kuih di sini, prosedurnya as long as you ada lesen. Nah, you don't have license, tetapi you masih berjual, you apply lah. Okay, and then after that, SMC, local government akan verify lah. Okay, right.
Okay.
Untuk soalan seterusnya tu, nya dah ada lesen daripada pejabat daerah, tapi nya si ada permit perniagaan, dapat si nya nak mohon benda tu tadi. Bantuan tu.
Boleh.
Boleh ha?
Boleh.
Lesen
So,
apa
dia apply
ya?
lagi
Okay. Tentang soalan, kebanyakan soalan tu tidak bertanya, contoh tidak berniaga, tapi nya si ada lesen, si ada untuk pengetahuan semua lah, untuk lesen PBT. Untuk pengetahuan semua tidak yang naga live masa tu, program tu sebenarnya akan dianjurkan oleh Cidak Pemuda PBB Dunangka. Cidak akan bergerak ke setiap kawasan kampung di sekitar Dunangka. Dia akan cari siapa yang belum ada permit. Pada bual bicara tu, kita bercerita daripada macam contoh di dekat situ ada Cidak SMC, ada daripada Cidak Sarawak Pay. Cidak berkelakar, macam ni prosedurnya. Andai kata ada soalan ya, soalan berkenaan dengan SMC akan jawab. Soalan tentang Sarawak Pay akan jawab. Daripada dekat situ, tolong kita faham macam ni cara nak mohon permit, macam ni cara nak mohon nak urus Sarawak Pay kelak pemuda PBB Dunangka akan turun ke kawasan, Cidak akan bantu. Benda yang kami akan explain dan bercerita sedikit tentang program tu, macam ni pelaksanaannya di penghujung sekali lah. Kini tu adalah soalan secara general. Apa yang kita mau tahu, kriteria yang kita mau tahu, macam ni cara nak mohon permit, macam ni cara nak ngisi Sarawak Pay. Dan mungkin kebetulan pada masa tu juga ada yang berhormat Dato' Anwar, kita orang boleh bertanya terus dengannya macam ni bantuan BKSS tu tadi. BKSS tu kita sebab maklum BKSS tu banyak skopnya. Pada hari tu kita bincangkan adalah untuk peniaga yang si ada lesen. Penjajah, peniaga dan gerai makan yang di bahu jalan, ya yang kita akan tanya. Okay.
Taib, boleh kita answer soalan link Sibu apa? Nama ujung Sibu. I hilang pun ya.
Okay.
He asked some question there. Dapat isi. Kena jadi hide no. Basically, Mayor, he's asking if he applied this and you this one, can check online, is he or she is entitled for 1,500 incentive. If not entitled, can online shows reason. Macam I think he's want
No,
to
no,
ask,
no.
I'm correct.
Online.
If he's been rejected to get this 1,500, he wants to know whether what is the reason he's been rejected. And if he
I
got
think-
it, he also want to know to be notified online. So how do you notify these people whether they are eligible or not? For example, I apply. How do you notify to me that I already been accepted my application, been approved my application? How?
Actually, the process of application is this: when they fill in
Yeah.
the form, all these form will come to SMC.
Okay.
So I think all these people they apply for the permit, whether they apply, they are approved or not, they should know already because each and every one of them, YB, has been visited by SMC. If it is approved, they will on site tell them yes, on site tell them no because of the verification. So
Ah.
many of them come back and say, "Oh, I don't know because why?" I think the staff already told them. I got
Okay.
this question many times. Uh,
Okay.
because the staff already go there and say, "Hey, you don't qualify, or you qualify." So I think they should know lah. By
Yeah.
then,
Yeah.
whether the
Okay.
application is approved or disapproved because they go and see them in person. Oh, I be okay.
Okay. Thank you. So
Thank you. Yeah.
they will be notified immediately lah during the
Yes.
verification. Okay.
Ada je soalan. Kita
Okay.
nak dekat share screen. Dekat laman web tu, adakah cek status tu? Contoh, andai kata selepasnya memohon dan mengisi borang permohonan permit, adakahnya boleh ngecek dekat situ kah antara permohonannya diluluskan kah ataupun si? Macam kita nak borang permohonan permit, kita akan isi di sebelah tu. Dan sebelah kanannya adalah untuk semak status. Semak status adakahnya bolehkah nombor IC-nya situ untuk cek adakah permohonannya diluluskan ataupun si.
So I think
Mungkin
this one is SMC to answer.
SMC untuk jawabnya. Konsul Albert kah ataupun Mr. Chairman untuk jawab. Selepas para peniaga, mungkin tidak peniaga dah isi secara online, adakahnya boleh ngecek lesennya approve atau si daripada situ? Konsul
By
Albert?
right, yes. If they send the application online via this community services government.my, they can mark their status whether it's approved or disapproved. Yes.
Okay. Jadi apabila dah memohon daripada situ, adakah apa yang kita faham dekat situ, peniaganya mesti register Sarawak Pay dulu untuk register untuk nerima mohon bantuan tu. Selepasnya mesti apply permit. Berarti apabila permitnya lulus, berarti barunya layak untuk dapat bantuan 1,500 kah? Macam kah? Mungkin tidak Sarawak Pay dapat jawab kah? Mr. Teo? Sorry Mr. Teo, kita
Okay, basically, you see that on your application form, there's one part that asks you for your Sarawak Pay username. So, on that ground, actually, you should register yourself as a Sarawak Pay user first. Then you have a username that you can put on the application form.
Yeah.
Right. You see the online application form, one of the few requirements is your username. So that's the part that has to be done as a user lah.
Yeah, but still, that Sarawak Pay no excuse, no other way. Mr. Teo, can I ask you one question? There's one, I think one of the viewer asked us, he forgot dia punya password, Sarawak Pay punya password. So how to retrieve that password?
Okay, if you forgotten his Sarawak Pay user password, right? Actually, if you download Sarawak Pay merchant app, right, at the login screen, there's a forget username and also a forget password. Okay, so they can make a request for it. But let me add one thing. But if this one, it will send an SMS to you with your username and your password lah. So that's an option lah. So if you do have any difficulty, we do have our call center number to call for assistance also. Right.
Taib, boleh jawab Monica Yuyui. Monica Yuyui. Sentosa Salim. Monica Yuyui.
Monica Yuyui.
Pak Deb.
Sekejap ya.
Monica, Pak Deb.
Masih cari.
Dah dapat message. Monica.
Monica Yuyui.
Okay. Upload kan. Okay. So Monica Yuyui asking Sentosa Salim jangan lupa. It's not that we are lupa. Okay. It's you to apply. Okay. So Monica, you apply online. Okay. You forgot to apply. Not that we forget to you about you. Okay. Okay, Monica, it's actually online, so everybody in the world can apply it.
Itu daripada Joseph Bennett tu, Taman Permai. Nanya to apply this lesson in BKSS.
Okay, Josephine. Taman Permai, we need help. We have to apply this license BKS. Josephine, what do we need help from? It's online, Josephine. Okay. But in Kuasan Don Nangka, okay, and also termasuklah Permai ya, we will help whoever do not know how to apply, okay? We help. Okay. And they will move around the next 2 days. Okay. So if happens that they tidak dapat jumpa dengan Josephine, you can still go online. Okay. You can still go online.
Okay, itu soalan daripada Sofian Rahim. Yang mana kalau belum register tapi cek statusnya udah submit, perlu siknya register lagi sekali. Maksudnya, maksud soalan tu kira bertanya, pada tahun lepas nya udah submit tapi permohonannya ditolak. Adakah nya boleh ngisi lagi sekali kah? Untuk mungkin kepada permohonan rayuan untuk tu, adakah SMC boleh jawab soalannya kah? Tidak bertanya, tidak pernah coba mohon masa BKSS untuk tu soal pay tu pada tahun lepas, tetapi permohonan tidak ditolak. Jadi boleh tidak mohon sekali lagi untuk tahun tu untuk dapatkan bantuan tu.
This one already expired.
Kalau belum register tapi status already submitted, perlu kami register lagi. Kami pernah terima BKSS. Or is it this year or new application? I can understand. Kalau there's newly application, if you already given previously, you do not need to apply this year anymore, bah.
Yeah, if it's a license, I think this one is a permit, YB.
Oh, permit.
It's a permit.
Permit. Okay.
Yeah. Yes, I think they have to apply. You apply last year, so this year you have to apply again. That is the answer. Okay. So you have to apply. So it's not that you submitted last year. Okay. So you I think for the person who asked, dekat ada juga.
For Fadil Zahan, dekat Kemunyang ada juga kah? What do you mean by ada juga? Ada juga. I cannot. Okay, I think what he means like this. Ada juga mean, ada two things. Ada juga kah PBB akan register? Okay. What I'm doing now is actually the group PBB go around. It's just to make sure as many as possible people will apply. Some people are so ignorant. They don't apply online. Okay. So for those of you who able to apply online, please apply online. Do not have to wait for PBB pemuda PBB to go and look after you. Okay. Okay. That's the reason, because some of them do not know how to apply online. So that's why I talk with Councillor Budi dengan Taib. Let us go down and help them for 2 days. Okay. Yang lain macam di Permai, kalau tidak jumpa this group, macam Fadil kat Kemunyang, if you berjual, you can apply online. Okay. It's very simple. 5 minit je dapat apply online. Okay. Tapi mesti ikut semua apa yang dikehendaki Fadil. RB Dayang ya. This one asking SMC.
Which one?
RB Dayang asking boleh memohon online kah permit SMC since PKP office tutup.
I don't see this one.
Sekejap. Bidaya.
Donna, you answer this one.
Yeah, okay. Yes, you can memohon online using the website that been shared by Encik Taib just now. No need to go to SMC to ambil the form.
No need.
No need. Easier.
Yes.
If you're not computer savvy, you can ask your daughter, son to help you to fill up.
Yeah.
Just like what we
Nanti
said.
Taib,
Less than 5 minutes.
later on, Taib will put up the hotline. Taib will also have the hotline for those who need help. Taib and the team will also help. Okay, for those yang maybe ada problem nak online, they will help. Haris Abdul Rahman ya. Kami pernah dapat BKSS tahun lepas. Makai permit sementara waktu ya. Untuk tahun tu kami perlu apply lagi ke sebab dalam status tu bertukar submitted. Adakahnya akan auto? Okay. Haris is asking Mayor. Previously he got it by using the permit sementara. In other words, limited permit lah. So in other words, that permit already expired also kan. So this time Haris have to apply lagi lah. Because your permit sudah dapat lagi macam tadi license dah mati ya. You also have to apply. So saya ulangi ya. Siapa yang boleh apply tu? Pertama, lesen yang sudah mati. You have to apply through this process again. Okay. Number 2, you don't have license at all. Siapa yang ada license masih lagi hidup, your name is still with SMC. SMC will authorize that you should be given. Okay. Faham
Okay. Dekat situ ada sikit soalan. Tu soalan kepada Tidak Sarawak Pay.
Okay.
Daripada Zulaika Ramli tu. Nya bertanya, ada macam ni sebenarnya Sarawak Pay tu dah activate. Kami pun ada berjumpa pada tahun lepas. Sarawak Pay tu selepas register nya terus automatically activate kah ataupun nya perlu tunggu email kah untuk nya dah declare sebagai activate?
Okay, there's two part here. If when you're registering as a user, right, it's an immediate activation. Okay, for the part of the merchant, we do verification process. Okay, because we got to make sure that you are actually who you are, your bank account is correct, or else you cannot bank in the money. So we do carry a verification process on our side. We do processing of it. Okay, as a user, automatic. As a merchant, we will verify you, right? So as a merchant, you also be required to take a photograph of your IC, make sure it's a clear copy. You also need a copy of bank account, make sure that it's a clear copy that you can see. And then if you have a license, take a copy of the license also. And also a copy of your permits that you are working on. It's very critical because people are paying money. We've got to make sure that you are also legitimate because we are regulated by Bank Negara, right? So we do verify merchant. We do some checking on that before we activate. After we activate, we'll send you an email also, and then on that matter lah. Or else you can go back to your handphone. You can check also to see that it's activated, right?
Okay. Thank you. We answer this question Rita Haji. Soalan is the Sunday market perlu apply kah? Sebab Uptown Harmony, I can understand. First he asking about Sunday market boleh apply, and then he asked Uptown Harmony. So which one is asking? Sunday market macam ni perlu apply kah? Sebab Uptown Harmony tahun 2020 dapat type Rita Haji. Soalannya faham saya? Yang ni nak ditanyanya. Ya, Rita Haji.
Rita Haji.
Sunday market no need kan because they already got license kan. Jenny?
Sikit soalan yang sama.
I think Albert can answer that.
Albert, Sunday market, do they have to apply this one?
Say if Rita Haji already have a harmony license, she doesn't need to apply again.
Yeah. So let me emphasize lagi sekali. What we are discussing today, apa yang kita kelakar itu orang yang si ada lesen. Orang yang dah ada lesen, si perlu bimbang. Okay? Orang yang dah ada lesen tapi expired, ya perlu bimbang. Perlu apply. Okay? Dia apa tu uptown harmony lesen tamat tempoh tu nak buka memang si dapat. That's the problem. Okay Han nak keluar renew apa type si nampak apa type Han recycle lah.
Okay, sekejap. Okay. Dia bertanya uptown harmony, lesen telah tamat tempoh, nak buka memang si dapat, nak keluarkan renew lesen sebelum tu memang payah sebab keadaan kita sekarang. Tahun lepas pernahnya dapat BKSS untuk tahun 2021, adakah perlu resubmit balik sebab cek dah dalam rekod untuk tahun 2021?
Yes. You have to resubmit sebab lesen dah tamat. Okay. What Maya said just now, anybody if you have your license already expired, maksudnya you ada lesen lah. When you ada lesen, you have to apply lah.
And then you fill up the form.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wadid, under the hawker license, all the lesson already been fully waived by sub-government. But however, off hawker doesn't mean your license waived by sub-government. You no need to go to renew your license. You still need to renew your 2021 license. Just that you don't need to pay for anything.
Yeah, dah banyak bang. Thank you Albert for that information. So please
APCA so nice waive anything. You still need to renew.
You just renew but you don't have to pay anything.
Exactly. Yes.
Please. Registration is important, okay? So that we can help you if anything happen. Okay So ada lagi?
Tu ada soalan macam tahun lepasnya dah submit tapi adakah perlu isi? Tahun lepasnya pernah isi tapi si tahulah statusnya lulus ataupun si adakahnya perlu isi sekali lagi? Suaya isi tu.
Macam kami tahun lepas dapat tapi bila check status dah submitted. Nya license lagi hidup ke? I think no need lah this one anymore. If the license masih hidup, you don't have to worry SMC will take care of you. Okay, Siti Nazira Bolhi, Munda apply tahun lepas untuk Sarawak Pay tapi si dapat bantuan. Perlu buat permohonan lagi. I see apa maksudnya? Sarawak Pay tapi si dapat bantuan. Maksudnya last year-nya si dapatkah? So you apply lagi lah. If siapa yang sebelum pernah dapat, have to apply lagi. Okay. Nak ya dibayar. Kami berniaga stall burger tapi ada kedai makanan. Kami tengah apply tapi masih hold sebab kami dimaklumkan oleh pihak SMC untuk apply lesen penjualan makanan mesti ada alamat kedai. Yes, ada kena mengenai This one you jual burger. Okay, you jual burger tepi jalan ke, tepi rumah ke, you can apply. Okay. And then kelak sida SMC akan verify you memang berjual. Okay. Siapa tu? Hats. Siapa nak sini nyebut namanya tu? Hats lah. Okay.
Okay, ada lagi sikit soalan dekat situ. Daripada di kalangan Tidak Pemuda PBB. Contohnya berkedai di Simpang 3 Sianak kan ada kedai makan di Simpang 3 yang berjual malam. Nyewa dengan kira sikit kedai besar. Adakahnya dapat sih mohon? Maksudnya tadi nya stall dalam kedai makan di Simpang Migas ya.
Dapat. Can. Macam kedai kopi tadilah. Isunya. Apply. You can apply.
As long as ada lesen, apply je.
You berjual, you ada lesen, you apply. Because discussion kita itu is tertumpu kepada orang yang memang untuk orang yang ada lesen. So kebanyakan dan yang macam ni memang ada lesen lah, tapi still apply.
Okey, tu soalan yang soalan pertamanya macam ni nak isi bahagian lesen yang sedangkan tiada lesen. Soalan yang okey, soalan kedua.
Biar kosong.
Macam ni gerai di MUC. Pakai lesen MUC kah? Soalan yang ketiga, dulu pernah apply status udah submit tapi ngasih tahu keputusannya macam ni.
Siapa hal? Yang cerita lama tu cerita baru, apply. Jadinya di MUC. Okay, jangan nak ke MUC. Just pada you berjual di MUC. Kelak permit baru given to you from permit to only been given daripada Jun ke November kan jadi. Permit is actually meant untuk dapat tu aja. Okay.
Pasal pakai nombor stall aja. Siapa pakai nombor stall dari MUC ya.
Nombor stall MUC alamatnya. Okay. Hantar sate je kelak. Yang jual sate Maya. If anybody want to makan sate, go to this stall. No Rhinol
I know this store. Yes. I think they have to apply.
They have to apply.
Yes.
Okay.
Jadi
ada lagi
soalan lain. Jadi
dekat situ Nurul Liana Hadena yang nanya pilih mu lesen under LHDN. Ada tahu ya lesen under LHDN lesen apa?
Ni ada lesen under LHDN.
Is there any license LHDN issue license?
No.
LHDN issue income tax. If LHDN issue you maybe you kena income tax lah. Kami dapat Modiana Yusof YB kami gerai depan rumah Kampung Hijrah Peniaga boleh you can apply.
You can apply. That's one. Yes.
Okay, macam tu nya adalah salah seorang penjaja di Pasar Tamu Taman Indah Sia. Boleh apply kah? Yang berjual di Pasar Tamu, Konsul Hebat. Boleh ya?
Boleh. Can. Boleh.
These people yang di Pasar Tamu all of them have ada list with SMC kan?
Yes.
So it is to check the genuine of it is SMC whatever to do it because whoever do not have registered with SMC, they mean tidak dapat lah unless you have registered lah.
Okay.
Awang Dehi yang mana? Maksudnya lesen LHDN lesen dari pejabat daerah. So how pejabat daerah lesen can be used kah to verify this?
I don't know. No. That is company license. That is not the permit. So they have to apply.
So apply.
Company.
He apply Dehi. Awang Dehi Liverpool apply.
Dia pernah nyetuk jual keripik dari dalam rumah tapi nyesik dah lesen berniaga.
Can apply. Yes.
Can apply.
Can apply.
Soalan lagi.
Ada lagi? Dah berapa jam dah tu? Dah sejam
Almost 1 hour.
Almost 1 hour. We have a very good response for people. We thanks everyone yang join us this noon time.
Yes.
Dapat soalan
Salam semua. Okay, last year kami dapat submit Sarawak status submit. So I think you have to reapply lah.
Jadi Siti Fatimah Saleh untuk soalan kita tu kita perlu apply lagi sekali lah.
Yes.
Okay. Dekat situ Kita cari sikit lagi soalan last untuk kita
Okay,
sebelum
last
kita
lah.
akhirkan malam tu. Kami cari dulu lah.
Yes.
The last question. Tu soalan yang agak sikit lah. Nya pernah dapat tahun lepas tapi nya masuk BSN. Kali tu dah diarahkan untuk masuk Sarawak Pay macam ni oh. Adakah nya perlu resubmit lagi dan adakah perlu juga nya malah register Sarawak Pay? Pada tahun lepas yang inisiatif untuk tahun lepas andai kata nya si ada Sarawak Pay, nya akan dimasukkan ke akaun BSN. Nya boleh purchase agak cek namanya sebagai peniaga, nya pergi BSN untuk redeem balik yang pun bantuan yang tadilah. Adakah tahun tu di pola benda yang sama ataupun nya mesti juga malah Sarawak Pay?
Mesti.
Wajib
Mesti Sarawak Pay wajib.
Saya pada mesti.
Mesti
Mesti ya.
Okay. So si dapat di cash check dah. Si dapat di cash bantuan dia mesti masuk Sarawak Pay juga.
Mesti masuk Sarawak Pay juga.
Maybe ada sikit soalan gitu. Ada orang buat message kami. Yang mana mun orangnya si buka stall time inspection begini, bolehkah?
Okay, tak pasal buka lah.
Tapi yang mana munnya si tok bilanya datang.
Banyak
si tok bila SMC datang. Ikut time-nya datang, nya si buka.
Time tu tak pasal buka lah. Sampai Jun. Undak susah nak.
Jadi
last soalan Taib. Mir apa nama tadi? Yang nanya pasal macam ni nak scroll soalan tu nak cari soalan ni. Yang nanya pasal mekanik dia dah lama si kerja. Coba tanyakan soalan dia. Tapi Mayor, workshop boleh buka kan? Can operate now kan?
Yes, service only service.
Motorcycle workshop can buka kan?
That's right. They are
I want
open.
to analyze that question now. It's going up fast, very fast just now. Siapa macam cepat?
Betul kah?
Ni ya? Bukan.
Soalan yang menuju ke kita.
Soalan untuk menuju dalam tu tak? Nyamada, adakah kerajaan negeri, if I'm correct, I can remember correctly, nanya, adakah kerajaan negeri akan membantu yang mekanik tu sebab dia lama dah si kerja? So why mechanic? I thought the mechanic still going on
It's okay.
Yalah.
That's why I want to know whether nya pun workshop ataupun nya bekerja dengan somebody di workshop ya. If nya bekerja dengan somebody di workshop ya, it means that nya dibayar gaji monthly ke or daily pay. That will be affected lah because maybe the boss said, okay, I don't need you because of the PKP, we don't have enough client. Maybe that's the reason. Tapi if he owns himself yang pun workshop he still can work kan?
Yes.
So
yes, right now.
I nampak soalan lagi ada soalan ni tadi. Never mind, kelas punya message that soalan lagi lah. How to help them. Okay.
Sebelum kita akhirkan stream tu, di situ kami nak bercerita sikit tentang program lah yang akan dipolah selama 2 hari. Untuk makluman Cidak para peniaga dan penjajah lah. Cidak pemuda PBB akan start mula turun esok hari 8 hari bulan sampai 9 hari bulan. Selama 2 hari Cidak akan turun pergi mengenal pasti peniaga-peniaga ataupun penjajah yang memenuhi kriteria tu tadilah. Dalam masa yang sama, kita orang pun boleh sebarang pertanyaan kita orang boleh tanya dengan Cidak hotline center tu lah. Kami ada share dekat screen nombor telefon dia. Nombor telefon tu akan activate tepat tengah malam tu. Kita orang boleh WhatsApp, kita orang boleh message dan kita boleh lah, jangan call lah. Kita orang WhatsApp aja. Kita orang WhatsApp ataupun kita orang message, bertanya ataupun kita orang melapor. Mungkin Cidak pemuda PBB tu kelak ada yang terlepas pandang kah? Kelak Cidak hotline center tu akan maklum dengan pemuda akan pergi ngagak ke kawasan kita orang sini, kedai kita orang dan cuba membantu sedaya yang boleh lah untuk bantu macam ni register Sarawak Pay, macam ni register borang permohonan permit dan sebarang persoalan pun kita orang boleh tanya lah, kita orang WhatsApp je ke nombor hotline center tu. Program tu tu adalah inisiatif yang berhormat kita untuk bantu kepada golongan yang sip berlesen. Maksudnya para peniaga yang udah ada lesen pada tahun lepas, kita orang si berbingung. Berarti automatically kita orang udah akan dapat insyaAllah tahun tu seperti yang dimaklumkan oleh Sidak Sarawak Pay tadi. Dan macam yang ada lesen yang lesennya macam Sidak Taman Harmoni, Sidak Uptown, andai kata lesen Sidak belum ada renew-nya akan automatically renew seperti yang dicerita oleh Konsul Albert yang tadi. Yang dicari kita tu adalah orang yang langsung belum ada ngisi. Yang nya adalah lebih kurang kepada program macam kita mopping. Kita mau semua orang yang berada di kawasan Dun Nangka tu dapat bantuan tu. Sebagai contoh, adalah yang kita jumpa Sidak peniaganya mungkin si mahir menggunakan Sarawak Pay, nya si mahir menggunakan barang IT tu untuk register mohon permit. Sidak pemuda PBB Dun Nangka tu nya akan bantu. Sidak udah di brief semalam macam ni cara ngisi, macam ni cara ngisi Sarawak Pay, macam ni cara ngisi borang permohonan permit tu lah. Jadi inisiatif tu kesempatan selama 2 hari tu kelak kita orang andai kata si ada pemuda ngagak, kita orang boleh melapor lah di hotline center tu. Kami akan maklumkan. Sebarang pertanyaan lanjut boleh juga lah bertanya di siya. Ya jak di tempat kami. Jadi sebarang apa-apa kelak kita
jadi
yang belum lagi lah. Okey, Konsul Budi ada nak tambahkah?
Yalah, jadi yang pentingnya adalah orang yang belum renew lesen dengan orang yang ada lesen. Ya, yang orang yang penting perlu apply untuk benda tu. Namun yang ada lesen tapi this year nyasip renew, nya perlu apply barulah. Ya, the main issue here, we have to tell them siapa yang belum renew lesen atau sudah lesen perlu apply lagi. Very simple.
Yes,
Jadi kita pun sudah sampai ke penghujung sesi. Dan berharap kita dapat manfaat dari sesi petang tu. Kepada semua panel yang hadir, kami ucapkan ribuan terima kasih dan dapat berkongsi maklumat tentang BKSS pada petang tu. Jadi terima kasih kepada semua. Sekian dan Assalamualaikum.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, baby, and Theo. Thank you.